to pod.
You forgot the name.
Yes.
It's the Forgotten Souls.
Oh, that's why I forgot it.
Do you want to? Do you just? Do you want me to leave this in, or do you just?
Yes, leave it in.
Okay.
Leave it in. Well, welcome back to the Forgotten Souls podcast, and we are going to discuss. Wait, Tiger's here with me. Yes, Tiger's here with me.
You're doing a great job. I mean, guys, I know I normally do the intro. She's new to this, so just like, be patient with her because she has no idea what she's doing. Wow, 30 seconds into the podcast, and like we're 7 episodes in, and you still don't know the name. That's crazy to me.
This is the Forgotten Souls podcast.
You forgot the podcast, and you forgot I'm even here. Like, you're just like, welcome back.
This is Tiger.
Yeah. I am.
This is my son.
Mm-hmm.
And we are talking about Five Nights at Freddy's today.
We are. So, favorite FNAF character?
Foxy.
You already know mine, right, Shirley?
I do? I did. I don't know.
What do you mean you did? It's Bonnie.
Know it? Oh, it is Bonnie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I not tell you? I thought I told you, but
You did at some point.
I mean, because I had like a FNAF series for like a couple weeks until I just realized that, just this ain't for me. I want to start a roleplay so bad, but at the same time, I just don't think I'm cut out to like actually, direct one.
Yeah.
Right?
Directing is hard.
Like, I'm so good at script writing. Episodes, planning, what happens, I'm really good at that. As far as, like, directing, like, hey, this is, you do this, I'm just not good at, like, telling people what to do.
I
prefer to be behind the scenes and stuff,
Yeah.
I know you already have you already have, like, your series planned out and stuff, so you don't even need me. But, if you're, like... What?
I said I always need you, son.
Yeah, but you have everything planned out, so...
Yeah.
But, if there's ever come a day that you're, like... you don't know what to do. I got you. I got some ideas. My brain's constantly... See, that's the thing. My brain is constantly functioning, so I'll give you something.
Don't mind me just plugging in my laptop, moving around. If you hear my fan, don't mind me. Anyways, yeah, I would always come to you for idea. I kind of just... How I do this is I back and forth with ideas and stuff, and eventually... It just happens.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. But the thing is, you have like 7 or 8 people that you can you talk with the ideas around. That you don't you may like want me around, but you don't really need me because you have like so many people already that you bounce ideas off of. So I could join that, but it's just really not needed because you already have too many people.
I don't have too many people. I never have too many people. Can't believe you would say that, son.
Yeah, but I feel like my ideas were just like not well. Okay, I think I have really good ideas, but since there's so many people throwing ideas at you, I feel like my ideas probably won't be used, or just like maybe you'll consider them, but at the end of the day, there's a couple other people that their opinions or like their like ideas are probably going to be put above mine, which I'm completely fine with. I get it.
No.
It's a business. That's just how these things work.
You will give me your ideas and I will accept them.
That don't mean you'll use them though. Like, you'll consider them, but like, look, if you don't like my idea, you look me in the eye and you're like, honestly, son, that idea kind of ass. Not gonna lie. Like, you should just stop talking. Like, if there's like an idea I don't want to use, your ideas are definitely that, you know?
Yeah, I guess. I
anyway,
guess.
anyway, what do you mean you get? I mean, I'm not wrong though.
No, you're not.
Which, like, I'm not saying this to, like, make you guilty and stuff. Because, like, I'm really completely fine with it. Because, at the end of the day, it's a business. You just have to, like, Like, I don't want you to pick my idea just because we're friends. You have to make the best idea that, moves along the story the best. Because,
Yeah.
it's the business. That's how these things work. I'm not going to be mad over it or hurt. It's kind of stupid to get hurt over. Like, oh, you didn't use my idea. And I'm like, no, because it doesn't make sense. Like, yes, it's a good idea if we were doing something different, but like the direction I want to go doesn't really line
Mhm.
up. And I completely
Yeah.
I know there is people out there that just don't understand that concept.
Yeah, and it sucks because like as a director, I do want to listen to everybody's thoughts as well,
But
but
like you can
it's
consider it is hard because people don't understand.
mhm.
Like, oh, I guess my ideas wasn't good, and it's like it's not that your ideas were bad. It's just I'm kind of thinking of a different direction, and your idea kind of like conflict. It kind of like there's like a conflict between what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I throw an idea at it and you're like, yeah, that kind of like doesn't make sense, like I'm not gonna get hurt about it. That's just how these things go. I would like my idea to be used, but if it doesn't, I get it. It is what it
Mhm.
is.
Mhm.
I I'm
Yes.
a business. I'm a bender man. I'm a bender man.
You're bending man. You're
I'm a bender
bending
man. I
man.
know how these things
Oh
work.
my
I get
god.
it. So
Yeah.
like, I know. I don't know if you're still like this, but I don't.
Mhm.
You have a hard time. You have a hard time telling people that their ideas kind of suck.
Yeah, I do.
Like you could turn people down, but like you don't feel good about it.
No.
But I get it. Like, I just want you to know if you don't like my idea, you can just tell me. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm an
I don't
adult,
like
all
your
right?
idea.
I
I'm
am a
just kidding.
mature. I am a mature. What? Excuse you?
Anyways, enough small talking. We're small talk. It was small talk. We love small talk. We do intro, we do small talk, yep. And then
You know,
we get to
banter.
topic.
I don't know about you, but like, I like this banter before. Like, we always do a little bit of
Mhm.
banter about just something completely random before we actually get into the topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been talking for like 8 minutes, so I feel like it's just trying to move on. It's time to wrap this up, move on, and actually get to what this podcast. Bro, we probably lost
Mhm.
subscribers. Like we probably had people unsubscribe to my channel because they're like, okay, well, this is not what I thought it would be about. Like I wanted a Five Nights at Freddy's episode, but instead I'm getting a TED Talk, and I hate it.
No.
Anyway, so
Anyways,
like
we're talking about 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 we're talking we're talking about FNAF.
Friday Nights at Freddy's.
Fry fry.
Yeah, if you actually watch my videos, mother, you would understand what I'm talking about. Mm-mm-mm. I'm kidding.
Sniffle, sniffle.
So I made like a news video, and there was like Papa Blum, well, Jason Blum. I call him Papa Blum. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Papa Blum was like he was getting interviewed on a talk show host, and the guy
Mm-hmm.
that was introducing him, like the host, said Friday Nights at Freddy's. Then I was like, Friday Nights at Freddy's? What?
Oh boy.
Friday Nights at Freddy's? Guys, there is
Oh.
no more Five Nights at Freddy's it's now Friday nights at Freddy's. Just one single day of the week, and that's Friday night. We go to Freddy's. Also, you know, have you seen the new game that was like released a few days ago?
Yes, I did. I have not seen gameplay of it because it was. I think there's spoilers to the movie.
There's not though. Well,
There's
I know
not?
there's said there is. Do you even know what the game's about?
No.
Do you know what it's called?
Yeah, it's Chica in space or something like that.
Yeah,
Something in space.
Freddy in Space 3.
Oh, Freddy.
Yeah. I know there's like I know they said there's like spoilers in the thing and like I played it and there's really no spoilers in the game. There's no spoilers. However, if you beat the game, there is a code that leads you to like a 9-minute video, which is not really spoiling anything either, but it's like a 9-minute thing. It's looking at like the security camera and different stuff that's going on.
Oh.
But yeah, I've actually been playing. See, that's the thing. As soon as that game, like, I was literally on Twitter, right? And, like, I was a little bit tired, and I'm, like, debating if I should go to bed. And then I saw Scott drop the game. I'm like, you know what? Sleep can wait.
Nobody talked about it either. So it was like, it was so weird because, like, all of a sudden the game comes out, and I was in VC with
Look.
Pandy, and we were like, what?
You know this by now. Scott doesn't promote a lot of things. He just randomly like look at didn't he like randomly drop Sister Location too? Like he said it was coming out one day and then he dropped it like out of nowhere like 2 weeks prior.
I don't remember that.
Like he does this all the time. He just randomly drops things. You know? Yeah. So I wasn't shocked that this happened, but I was like, you know.
It was just random. It was so like.
Yeah?
It was just out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting it.
I've been playing it though.
Is it good?
Yes. I mean, it's kind of like, it's Freddy in Space 3, so, like, if you played the first 2 games, you kind of know what to expect.
I did not.
I didn't either. I'm not even good at platform games, but it's easy. It's kind of easy, to be honest.
I kind of want to play it.
I mean, it's free, so, you know.
I should play it.
Yeah, you should.
Just be like, just play it for a day, a full day.
But like, you know, I was like, yeah, I'm like, I mean, I actually, so once the game dropped, I'm like, you know what, sleep can wait. So I spent like the next 4-5 hours just playing that game completely, just straight, like playing the entire game in one night.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I mean, look, bruh, I don't have, like, what am I gonna do? Talk to my friends? Pff, please.
What? Okay.
I
see how it is, son.
Look, mother.
Yeah.
You were talking to other people, so, like, you know, it's fine.
You could have hit my DMs up and be like, hey, did you see this? We could have just talked.
I mean, you were in a VC, so, you know. Would you have seen it?
What?
Would you have seen it?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I know sometimes, like, when I'm in a VC, I kind of miss DMs because, you know, I'm like, you know, I don't know.
Typically, I'm always keeping an eye on
Yeah, but while
DMs.
you were in VC doing God knows what, your boy was on the grind for hours, the entire night, just tearing up animatronics left and right, getting that code, reacting to a 9-minute video.
Oh.
So, like, you know, y'all were, I don't even know what y'all were doing, honestly. It could have been important, but I was doing important stuff, too. I was gaming. I was doing this for the people. And do I get a thank you? No, I don't. All I get is 3 views. That's it. But it's fine. Because, I'm growing. Slowly. But I'm growing.
You're becoming such a big boy.
Bite me.
I'm so proud. No.
Anyway, I will say this. I remember there was a time that I had more subscribers than you. But you passed me. By a lot. But that's also because you do so many freaking collaborations and I don't. Like 90% of all my videos are...
What collaborations have I done?
You're like doing role plays and stuff with other people. 90% of the time, I'm doing videos by myself. No one else. Just me alone. So I don't mean like actually collaborations, but you always do your videos with other people, right? 90% of my videos are just me alone, you know?
That's fair. You need to ask. You need to ask. You need to be a big boy and ask. Can't believe you, son.
Who am I going to ask?
You ask me, and then I'll get...
That's what this podcast is about. This podcast is us, doing things. But other than you, I don't really know who else to ask. I don't really
That's fair.
I don't really think I'm...
I could hook you up with some people.
I mean, maybe, but... I don't know. I'm not really close enough with, like, them. Because, like, I could ask them, but, like, I don't know if we're close enough for them to actually say yes.
That's what talking is for.
Oh, we don't like that. Talking's overrated.
Oh, son.
I mean, you could hook me up with people, but I don't know. I don't even know what I would do. Like, I would love to do more collaborations, but I also kind of like, being by myself.
That's fair.
But yeah. You have people to talk to in your videos. Me, I talk to myself. And that's all I need. Just me.
Are you okay, son? Do we need to send you to a therapist?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
Okay. We'll get you. We'll get you one, okay?
Anyway, so I was up all night for 5 hours straight.
Up all night.
Playing Five Nights at Freddy's. So you know how it is, grinding and stuff.
Yep.
Something you don't know about because your upload schedule is trash. I'm kidding.
No, I'm calling myself out as well on this. Like my upload schedule.
No, I mean to be fair, you do have college, band, and other recordings plus live streams, so I get it. Like you just don't have time to actually come up with a proper schedule. So I understand.
Yeah, it's hard.
But you gotta get a schedule. When you get time, obviously, you might want to free up some time before you actually put,
I need to. I'm terrible.
I'll keep you on track. But also, because your mental brain stuff, sometimes it kind of goes up and down,
Yeah.
Which is not your fault, but you're, like, very inconsistent because, like, literally, you could be, like, fine and happy, and then literally, like, not even kidding, an hour later, you just feel, like, just miserable. But, it's fine, though. That's just how it is.
Fine.
Huh?
It's fine. It's fine.
It's okay. We're gonna get you on those old people medicines so you could,
Boy!
Take your meds, Mom!
No.
What do you mean, no? Anyway, Five Nights at Freddy's. The movie,
Five Nights at
alright?
Freddy's.
So I know you haven't watched a lot of my videos, but I've made some things and stuff.
I have seen.
Well, you've seen them, but you haven't, like, seen them.
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying you have to watch them. I'm just like, I'm trying to make a point. Shush.
Okay.
The point I'm trying to make. So I made a video about a secret character that's in like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Have you heard about that?
No, I haven't. I have not. I have avoided a lot of things from the FNAF movie. So you're leading with that kind of thing. I know
I
old
will.
FNAF stuff.
I will not tell you then if you don't want to be. It's
No,
not
no,
even.
no.
It's
Yeah.
not like spoiled because it's not even confirmed. It's like a speculation. Like the director literally said out in public that there is a secret animatronic that we have not seen in any TV spots, trailers, or posters that's in the movie. But if you don't want to see spoilers and you want to be completely surprised, I won't. I'm not gonna tell you unless you want to know.
I don't mind.
Because I think like, who do you think the secret character is?
There's a secret character. I don't.
Who
I
do
don't
you?
know.
Some people think it's the puppet.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of would make sense, honestly.
I think it might be Balloon Boy though.
Oh.
Because in the trailer when Abby is standing. Hold on, I'll
Yes.
show you. I'll send it.
I need to rewatch the trailer.
I have a screenshot of the picture, so I'll send that to you. But Abby is like standing. And by the way, guys, I'm not gonna throw it up on the podcast screen and stuff because, like, if you want to know, watch my damn videos. I'm not gonna like retreat. Like, come on, guys. But I'll show you because you haven't watched it. But it's like Abby is standing in a wall, or like in front of a wall, like full of like drawings and stuff. And there is like one wall. There is like one drawing that stands out.
Oh.
Cause like if you look at that, you see all the animatronics here. Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Freddy, Spring Bonnie.
There's Cupcake. There's Balloon Boy.
Yeah, why would they have a Balloon Boy drawing if he's not in the movie?
Yeah.
And then some people also think that Shadow Freddy might also appear.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. Bonnie, Spring Bonnie, Chica Bonnie. There's a lot of Bonnies in this.
Because he's the best.
He is. He's
also,
a boy.
Apparently Bonnie is going to be the most aggressive animatronic.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. So like they made it like they had like a featurette and stuff, and they said Bonnie's like the most aggressive. Chica's gonna be like happy, cute, innocent, but then she can become like very vicious and aggressive like in a split second. So typical women mood swings, you know how it is.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
I just took a shot at like half the world there.
Yeah.
It's fine though. And then Freddy is gonna be like this ominous, kind of like slow walking, like just terrifying entity.
Oh. Of course.
But I'm like, bro, I really hope this movie is good. Like, oh my god, I hope it's good. We waited like how long? Like 6, 7 years for this movie. If it's bad, oh god.
We waited a long time.
We went through. You want to know how many people? You want to know? You know what? I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
So we had 11 different directors on this movie, right? 23 freaking scripts. 23 scripts was made for this movie. 11 directors was attached to this movie. And 6 years. I really hope it's good. That's a lot.
I think
That's
it'll
a lot.
be good.
I hope so. it looks good, but
I think it,
we also have to like don't like I wouldn't get like too hyped and stuff because the thing with Blumhouse is they're kind of always a hit or miss, Sometimes they make
I,
really great horror movies and sometimes they're just really not good at all. So Blumhouse is kind of a 50-50 toss up. From everything I've seen, I think this is going to be a W, but
mm-hmm.
there's still a part of me that just like there could be like a reality that this might not turn out that good. It's very slim that it's gonna be bad, but
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I mean, like, I know trailers are like, um, I mean, like, trailers are snippets of the movie, but sometimes trailers can be a little deceiving. But I think it's gonna be really good.
I am yeah, I'm excited because like oh my god, I get to see Bonnie and Foxy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought we would actually get a Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
I never thought we would get a movie because I grew up with the games and I mean grew up. I when the first game came out, I like that I fell in love with the game very much.
Yeah, I didn't
Um.
fall in love with FNAF until after Help Wanted, so I came like
Oh
super
really?
late. Yeah, Five Nights at
Oh.
Freddy's Help Wanted was kind of my first introduction, and I'm like, this game's freaking awesome. And then I realized I was like, holy shit, there's like six
Yeah.
other games. And then I kind of
The
like,
lore,
yeah,
the lore to everything was what kind of like first game. Honestly, all of it was like
bro,
that's what kind
I
of.
know, like I know I came to FNAF super late, and I just
Mhm.
want to get a shout out to Game Theory, bro. MatPat literally like helped me through this troubling time because I was trying to like catch up on the lore since I came so late because I wasn't following it through
Mhm.
each game. I was so freaking overwhelmed. Like I was so overwhelmed. I'm like so much information. But
Lots
yeah,
and lots of information.
I just kind of binge watched Game Theory, and MatPat
Mhm.
literally like he broke it down where I could under like. Don't get me wrong, it's still confusing because like the FNAF timeline is so jumbled up.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I
also
got the timeline down.
I like Scott and stuff, but I think it kind of is starting to show that he doesn't fully know where to take these games anymore. Like I feel like he's just making shit up each game as they go along. I don't think he actually has a plan. He does a game and then he's like, "Oh, that game's really good. Okay, let me just come up with something for the next game." And he's just doing it that way. He doesn't actually have a plan and he doesn't actually know where he's going to end up. Is that just
That's
me? I just don't feel like
I
it doesn't
I think he summed it up kind of a bit a long time ago. I
it's
mean,
like
because you have all the games in place, and the movie is kind of like.
he wasn't like FNAF was gonna be a one and done. He wasn't gonna make any other games after the first one, but the first one did so well, he made a second one. And then the third one was gonna wrap it up, but like people didn't really like the third one that well, so he made the fourth one
Mm-hmm.
and people like the fourth one did pretty well but it left a lot of questions, so he made a fifth one to like answer the questions, and then he made a sixth one to end the story, and that's it. Then Help Wanted came out and he continued, he brung Afton back, and then
Dude, I love
then
Help
Security
Wanted.
Breach came out, and like you know it's just like he,
Mm-hmm.
he he tried to wrap the series off like 3 or 4 times, but he just kept on going, so it feels like he's just making it up
I
as he goes
think
along.
I think it's because there were so many gaps in each game
That's the
that
prop.
we.
See, that's another reason why I think he's making it up as he goes along. Because there's so many gaps that he's not filling. Because if he actually thought this through, he would fill those gaps. But the fact that there's so many gaps, I don't think he
Mm-hmm.
fully planned out. He probably planned out some stuff, but there's probably like 75% of the lore that he's just kind of, you know, going along with.
Yeah.
Is that just me? Maybe I'm just looking into this too
I
much,
don't.
but It just
I
feel
don't
like
know.
at this point, keep Afton dead. Why are you bringing him back? That's the thing that
He
annoyed
always
me.
comes back.
Yeah, but you built Vanny up for like 3 games. You built Vanny up like after, like during like AR, and then all the trailers and posters were like Vanny was supposed to be this big villain. Vanny was supposed to be this new Afton to continue the franchise, and then you freaking you got rid of her, and then you brung Afton back anyway. So it's like, what's the point of that? How you gonna build Vanny up and just kind of just bring Afton back? Because now Afton overshadowed her. We're probably never actually gonna see Vanny again. To be honest, I think she's gone. I don't think she's coming back. You know?
No, I don't
That's
think.
what's so upsetting because Vanny wasn't even in the game that much. Like, what did she actually do? Like, look at Security Breach. What did Vanny actually do? A whole lot of nothing. That's what.
She followed Glitch Boy.
Glitch Boy. What? Glitch Boy.
Rabbit, Malhair, Glitch Rabbit. Sorry, too many
Glitch
names.
Trap?
Yeah. Yes.
You said Glitch
Too many
Boy.
names from too many names from too many series that I'm in.
But
I really
I like Vanny. I really do. So it really upsets me that they just kind of dropped the ball with her, and the fact that she's never going to have a second chance. It's just like you dropped the ball with her, and you can't get another chance because you kind of killed her.
Oops.
But like Afton keeps coming back, so maybe Vanny's gonna come back as a freaking cyborg bunny. Who knows?
Lord have mercy.
But I feel they should keep Afton dead though. Like you can't tell me. Isn't it kind of like at this point it's just kind of all drawn out? It's like, it's just like boring.
I think
I just think the Afton saga ran its course. You can keep doing Five Nights at Freddy's. Just do something different. Fredbear, bruh. Make a Fredbear's Family Diner game. People want to see that.
Yeah.
Like you could have William Afton in the game. And, without bringing him back because, at this time, he was alive. He wasn't, like, spring locked yet. So you could bring him back without actually bringing him back from the dead,
Yeah.
Next thing is, the next game is probably going to be Five Nights at Freddy's Hell. And, like, you're just, like, William Afton is going to be, like, this demonic bunny with, like, horns.
Jeez.
Like, I know it sounds ridiculous, but you can't tell me that Scott would probably do that. He probably would. He probably would.
No, it could be the end with just the movie.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you never know.
I think Five Nights at Freddy's is not gonna die, but I think Afton.
No.
Yeah, the Afton saga, it's ran its course, man. Like, it's done. It's over with. Move on. Like, you could only do something for so long before it gets tedious. It's like, okay, here we go again. We know how this is going to end. Like,
I don't think FNAF will ever die, per se. But it'll definitely come to an end at some point. I mean, people will probably still make fan games based off.
I don't think they're ever gonna stop making Five Nights at Freddy's games, but kind of like look at the MCU. You had like the first phase with like when the Avengers, then you had like the Age of Ultron phase with Ultron and stuff. Then you had the Infinity Saga with Thanos. Once Thanos got defeated, now they're doing the Multiverse Saga with like different multiverses. You could do that with Five Nights at Freddy's. You could have different phases. You could have different eras. You could like move on from the Afton era. You could keep making Five Nights at Freddy's games, but you can like do something different that's not involved Afton. Afton is just like the whole story. I think it should have ended after Pizzeria Sim. That's just me. You ended it perfectly. You did not need to bring him back. You could have kept Glitch Trap. Glitch Trap is a really cool character, but you didn't have to make him Afton, though. You didn't. He could have just been his own
Yeah.
thing. He could have just been a virus that kind of like came to life through remnant or something. You didn't have to make him Afton, you know?
But would it make sense if he was? I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like it's like, would it make sense if we took this route, or would it make sense if we took this route? Like, I don't know.
The story is about children possessing robots. Nothing makes sense.
It all makes sense. Don't say that.
But like the thing I'm trying to say is I just like I think it's a little, I think it's a little
Yeah.
I think it's over, man. It's over. It's over. It's done.
It's done.
But what do you
It's
think?
finished.
Like where do you think they should keep using Afton, or like what do you think?
I don't know. I kind of like Afton and how he comes back, because overall he always comes back, as they say, and as
You don't think that's a bit like, you don't think they should just like go a different route?
I mean, I don't know, it'd be interesting if they go a different route, but overall it's kind of like
I know you're just
he comes back.
That's not a good reason.
Well, no, but like
I get what you're saying. It's like you're just like, yeah, they could do something new, but it'll be weird like having a Five Nights at Freddy's game not involved around William Afton. It'll be a bit strange because it's like William Afton's not involved anymore. So like, where do we even go from here? So I do understand where you're coming from. It's like, where do we go from here? Like, who could be the new villain? I think Vanny should be the. Here's what I think they should do. Tell me if this idea sucks. They should have. Okay. They should have freaking done this with Vanny, but oh well. I'm just gonna. I think
that would be interesting.
They should get rid of Afton, right? Get rid of Afton. Mm-hmm. What they should have done is Vanny should have been Afton's apprentice. And Vanny goes around doing Afton's duty. Since William Afton's dead now, Vanny kind of like, I'll make you proud, Afton. I'll finish what you started. You started something, and I'll finish what you started, and we're gonna do the plan and stuff. I don't know what the plan is, but I think Vanny should have been William Afton's apprentice. Is that how you say apprentice?
Apprentice.
I'm not good with words, but Vanny should have been his apprentice, and then, she just kind of finishes what he started, and we could have just focused on Vanny as the new villain. And unlike William Afton, she's actually alive, which means she's smarter than William, because William just became this zombified, aggressive robot that just doesn't think anymore. He sees you and he charges. Vanny we could have explored, Vanny is smarter than William Afton. She plans things out more thoroughly. She sets traps. She makes she makes plans and stuff that William didn't. She doesn't mindlessly just does stuff like William did. She
Well, it's because she's still human as well.
That's the point. That's what I'm saying. I think Vanny should have been the apprentice, so we could just get rid of Afton without we could just get rid of William Afton, but we could still have his presence around through Vanny. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that does make sense.
That's what they should have done.
But I mean, there could be a point where they do that, but I mean, didn't in Security Breach, Vanessa was kind of set free from that?
I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah.
Because of the ending?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was.
So, I don't know how...
That's where the mask comes in play. What if the mask... Vanny is not a person. Vanny is the mask. And whoever wears the mask becomes the new Vanny. Kind of like Ghostface in Scream. Whoever puts on the Ghostface mask, like Ghostface is not a person, it's the mask. Anybody can be Ghostface if they put on the mask. Anybody can be Vanny if they put on the mask. It just hypnotizes them and controls them. Vanny is the mask, not a person. That's what they could do. See, Scott, I'm giving you an idea. I'm literally giving you this is the next 5 years of Five Nights at Freddy's. The next 5 years of FNAF is literally in my hand right now, and I'm reaching it out and giving it to you. So, are you gonna take it? I don't know, man. If you do decide to do that, I want full credit. I say about, maybe 13% of all, like, proceeds, into my bank account, because, I did give you some of the idea, but I'm not, like, greedy. So, I think 13% is reasonable. But anyway, like, that's, the idea's not bad, right?
No, it's not a bad idea, honestly. Like, they could do a lot more with.
I love William Afton, but you don't necessarily, you could have his presence around, but he doesn't have to physically be there. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you could have his aura around, but he doesn't physically have to be there every freaking game. Like, how many times can someone get burnt? Like, I know Golden, like, the reason why he survived Pizzeria Sim and FNAF 3 is because Golden Freddy was kind of keeping him alive. But now that Golden Freddy's out of the picture, how the hell was he alive in Security Breach? What?
He just became.
I thought he was in internal hell with Golden Freddy. How did he get out? Golden Freddy's lacking for real. Golden Freddy got caught lacking.
Maybe he was like, whatever. Then he stopped.
But yeah. Do you think that? I mean, do you like the idea? Like, be honest.
Yes, I do. I think it's a good idea to use Vanny as the next villain.
Yeah.
Or next is it protagonist or is it antagonist?
Antagonist.
It is antagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they could use her, but I don't know. I think they summed it up too weirdly in Security Breach and stuff for it to.
I don't
continue.
like. Honestly, right now, I don't know where they're gonna go. I legitimately have no clue where they're going now. I thought I knew where they were headed with Vanny, but since they got set Vanny free and now Burntrap's dead, which he's probably not, because, like, the man just can't stay dead. Like, where do they go from here? What are they gonna do? What are they?
Create a whole new franchise.
I do think they should just do a Fredbear's Family Diner game.
Yeah.
How cool would that be, though?
That'd be pretty cool, honestly.
Maybe we could finally see, man. We could finally freaking know who did the bite of 87. Has anyone actually figured that out? Because there's some theories like, so many people think it's Mangle, but it hasn't been confirmed, though. We're just assuming we're just assuming it's Mangle, but, like, if you think about it, has it ever been confirmed? I don't think so. So, like, we assume it's Mangle, but nobody actually knows, because, like, Scott doesn't freaking confirm anything. Scott's like, you know what? That's a good theory. It could be true. It could be. Is it or is it not? Stop with the secrecy. I just want to know.
It could be true. It could not be true. Who knows? We will never
but yeah,
know.
If you think about it, has it ever actually been confirmed, though?
I don't know. I don't know. I've not actually, because I haven't done research on the bite of 87 in a long time, because it's so old. It's an old topic.
Well, sometimes sometimes the oldest topics are like the most like, you know, secrety.
Yeah. You
But
go
they can
back to
explore
the
that
old.
because, like, yes, it's an old topic, but we need to go. See, the thing is, we need to go back, right? If we go back and figure out some things, maybe figuring out those couple of things might lead to more answers for other things we have present day. You know.
Yeah.
But I want, like, I
That's
know
true.
the bite of 87 doesn't really matter, but I want to know who did it. I think it's Mangle, but it hasn't been confirmed. Like, it could have been frickin' Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy did the bite of 87.
Oh man. Oh no.
He's like,
Not Balloon
hello,
Boy.
nom nom nom.
Hello.
Like, Balloon Boy
Hello.
could have done the bite of 87. Who knows? And he can't even open his mouth.
Well, then how would he do that?
A
How-
headbutt. He's just the Balloon Boy just with like a WWE style headbutt.
Oh my gosh.
You're finished
But that wouldn't make sense.
Balloon Boy is
That
just
wouldn't.
like,
Oh my gosh, that wouldn't make sense at all.
yeah,
That's fine.
Balloon Boy just with a headbutt, and he's just like,
Oh my god. We're doomed if it is Balloon Boy.
Is there any other questions you have about, the lore that you want answered?
No, I'm pretty content. I think it's mostly because, like, I don't really do
Care?
main lore. So, well, I do care. I did care. I was very much, like, I did care when, like, each game came out. But, like, I'm at a point now because I do FNAF role plays and stuff that I'm like, well, this is cool, but
You
now
just
I
don't
have
care.
my own stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
now I
just
have my
really,
own.
you're like, this is cool and stuff, but I just don't care anymore.
I love watching the gameplay and hearing people's opinions and stuff and theories, but like I myself can't do theory stuff. Like I can't do
Sure you
theories
can.
anymore. No, I am not good at that. That
I
is
mean,
not my strong suit.
I told, well, actually, I mean, I told you some stuff and theories, right?
Yeah, and I was very interested in them,
Yeah, but now you
and I
don't
like
care.
to listen.
You were interested back then, back in like, the 15 minutes ago, but nowadays, don't
Boy,
actually care.
no, hold on.
Don't actually care. You're like, that your opinion is nice and all, and that's a good theory, but I don't care. I got my own stuff to worry about, so if you could, like, just not with the theories, that would be
No,
appreciated.
no, no. No, I care, I swear. Not within 15 minutes, I mean more like, when I was like, I.
But yeah, I mean, you're doing your own role plays now, so it's like, you know, if you're confused about, like, you could just make your own story.
Yeah, I could.
By the way, how is your role plays going?
I am editing my Arctic Diner the rest of the season 1 and scheduling it all today, so tonight I get to do that.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
even
fun.
I'm not even in your Arctic Diner though.
No, Arctic Diner is only a small group. It's a very small group. It has 7 total, and that's including me.
Yeah, only your most trusted people are,
No, I'm wrong. 6. It's 6 people.
yeah. Um Only your most. Oh yeah, I see. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, Silent has to go real quick, so I'm gonna just talk to you guys. But so I have a question. You know what? Question of the day. I don't think I did this last episode because I completely forgot, right? If you were a security guard, right? If you were a security guard, which Five Nights at Freddy's game would you prefer to be in? Would you prefer to be in the first one, or second one, third, fourth, maybe sister location, pizzeria sim? I mean, I don't know. I guess you could say VR, but VR is just kind of mixture of like the previous game, so I don't think we should count that. And FNAF World, obviously, there is no security guard in FNAF World. Anything I missed? Security breach. Security breach doesn't have a security guard. I mean, I guess Vanny is a security. You know, you kind of play as Gregory though, so I guess
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay. I was just telling the
What were we
guys.
talking about?
I was just asking the question of the day. So I was like, if you had to choose one game to be stuck in as a security guard, which one would it be?
Honestly, probably Security Breach. Because my favorite characters, like, aside from Foxy, is the daycare attendant.
I would
That
not
is
pick
my...
security breach only because they could like you can't like there's nothing blocking, like they can go anywhere.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but that's the thrill of it.
You're crazy.
I know.
Like
I'm
FNAF 1 was so scary. I think it's probably one of I think it might be the
FNAF 1 was scary to you?
Yes.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
How?
I don't like when the power runs out and, Freddy comes to your door and is like, doo, 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 doo.
That's what's terrifying, because you have to keep eye on the power. You also have to keep eye on Foxy. And then literally, like, when you're, like, checking the lights, Chica and Bonnie kind of, like, appears, and it just makes a loud doo-doo. And it's like, oh, shit. Like, they just appear. Like, you don't get a warning. They're just there. And, like, half the time, like, sometimes you don't even hear them walk up to the door. You don't hear them walk up to the door. So, like, when you're, like, checking the lights and they're just there, you didn't hear them come in, and they're all of a sudden right there, it startles you. You're like, oh, god damn, when'd you get here, bruh? You know?
Bonnie, why do you have to be so sneaky?
You silly little chick.
You silly little guy.
You funny bunny.
Oh, yeah.
And then
I'm
FNAF 2.
I'm not scared of FNAF 1. FNAF 2, I can be scared of.
Bro, FNAF, I don't hate FNAF 2, but the thing I don't like is just that there's no doors. I don't like that there's no doors. Everything's open, and I don't like it.
I think that's what I am scared of, is the openness.
Bro, I was playing FNAF, I was playing FNAF VR, and, like, I accidentally forgot to wind the music box one time, and seeing the puppet literally walk down the hall towards me, I peed on the floor.
Dude.
It was so scary. I was like, no! I was like, no! Oh, God! No! Get back in your box. I'll play some... I was singing a lullaby. I'm like, oh, lullaby. Good night, puppet.
Dude, I am scared of FNAF 2. I'm scared of FNAF 2. That I am scared of only because...
FNAF 3 was not scary at all.
No, I didn't like FNAF.
FNAF 4... I hate that game so much.
Is that one the nightmares?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I like that one.
I hate it. It's scary to the point. It's like too scary, where it's like I'm like too scared.
That's the point.
Yeah, but it's too scary. Plus, it's just too it's too scary and too difficult to the point where like I'm not even having fun anymore. Like. You could get scared, but if a game's, like, too scary where you're just, like, so terrified to press any buttons, it's not fun anymore, you know? Yeah. It's like, I don't want to... The fact that you have to, like, listen... Like, you have to shut the door and you have to listen to see if they're breathing, it's just so... stupidly terrifying.
I love
And I
that.
have really
I
bad
love the
anxiety, so
adrenaline.
like I can't play the game because I'll have an anxiety attack.
No,
Which,
that's
you
not good.
know,
Don't play the game.
and then if I have anxiety attack, then it'll trigger my asthma. Then I have to like it's just not fun. It's just not fun for me.
I enjoy the adrenaline of having to stay quiet and look in a dark
I
hallway
hate
and
it. I don't like it. It's stupid. It's dumb. I hate it.
it's not
I love it, but I hate
yeah,
it.
yeah, that's fair.
Like I love it,
Um,
but God, definitely this most. It's definitely the scariest game in the franchise so far. And
yeah. I don't
Security
know.
Breach wasn't that good though.
I like Security Breach. I enjoyed that.
It was just so glitchy and buggy, and it felt rushed. And the fact that Vanny was made up to be this mega villain and she didn't do shit. It makes me wonder,
Yeah.
like, what was the? It feels like this game was supposed to be something, but then it just felt like it just ended. You know,
Yeah. I can see
it
where you're
just felt
getting at. I
rushed.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because of the daycare attendants.
But like Moon and Sun, they're great.
Me and Sophie,
Also,
me and my
why
father
why is the
love it.
Five Nights at Freddy's fan base so freaking toxic?
Don't know. I don't go on there.
They're
I
so
don't
toxic.
I don't see that stuff.
Really toxic. Like I know like probably like the majority of the Five Nights at Freddy's fan base is mainly kids, but
Mhm.
it's just like they're just so toxic. Like Scott, like you know,
Yeah. I don't know. I don't go on there. I don't.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't do
that's
that
probably
stuff.
what Scott probably that's mainly why it's probably why Scott hardly makes games himself anymore because he just hmm no sorry grandma just trying to barge in again but I had my door locked so nice try bitch anyway
Boy, be
just
nice.
sorry that's so mean I'm sorry but
Be nice.
anyway that's probably why
Mhm.
Scott doesn't like make games anymore hardly because you know they're never satisfied. They're like a bunch of gremlins.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, as far as like the Freddy in Space 3 came out, like it did came out of nowhere, right?
Yeah, I like literally we were talking about it in VC with PC and we were like I can't remember who. Someone we were in the cast server, so we are like kind of group of people. But all of a sudden one of them was like, "Oh yeah, Scott just released a game?" And we were like, "What?" And we were like, we had to go check, and like, yeah, we saw it, and we didn't play it, of course, because we just want to wait until after the movie comes out. So that's why we
I
haven't
mean,
played it or seen anything on it yet.
yeah. I will, cause like someone who did play it, it doesn't have any
Mhm.
spoilers. Scott said it has spoilers for the movie, cause he trolled everyone. Everybody thought it was gonna be a spoiler game, and then it's like, oh, Freddy in Space 3, so it's a complete troll. It's a troll game. So it has no spoilers at all. It just has a code at the end of the game, which leads you to a 9-minute video which is kind
Mhm.
of like promotes the movie. Doesn't spoil anything at all. Doesn't tell you anything. So, but yeah, if you want to play it, if you want to play it after the movie, go ahead. But
Mhm.
as someone who did play it, it doesn't have any spoilers. So,
Hmm. I shall have to take a gander at it then eventually.
yeah, I mean, there's really no point in playing it because, like I said, it's like to promote the movie. So if
Mhm.
you don't really care about the 9-minute video at the end, then there's really no point in actually playing it.
Yeah, that's good to know at least.
So yeah,
I'll,
like it doesn't spoil anything from the movie, but there's also no plot or anything. So there's literally no point
mhm.
of playing it. It's only like if you're bored and you want something to do, it's very easy. It's simple to play, so it's not hard at all. I'm terrible at platform games, and I beat them like relatively easily. So it's easy to play. There's no
Mhm.
spoilers. So if you just want something to do one night, you're bored, you know, it's free also. So why not?
Yeah, give it a little gander. Give it a little play, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, I if you don't want to, like, I get it if you don't want to, if you wanted to wait for a movie, but I get it. Oh, you're okay, guys. Welcome back to the solo podcast. It's just me again. Just kidding. Um,
I swear.
yeah, family.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just barge in, but it's fine.
Don't even knock.
Don't, bro, for real. But anyway, I was gonna say something else. Kind of forgot. Is there anything else you want to say? Is there any?
No, I think this was more just a thoughts on the movie and stuff like that. Kind of day. Um, I
Yeah,
don't
cause
have any more thoughts.
like I think we covered everything I wanted to cover. So just
Yeah.
like just wanted to see if there's any other things you want to cover.
No, I think I'm pretty good.
Good. But before we end the podcast, I just want to do this one little thing because I've told you what I would do if I was behind the Five Nights at Freddy's wheel, but you never said what you were gonna do. So before we end the podcast, if you want to, that is, if you
Uh-huh.
became the owner of Five Nights at Freddy's, or yeah, the owner of Five Nights at Freddy's, starting from like security breach or something, or just wherever, what
Uh-huh.
would you do? Like, what would you do if you had the key to the franchise?
Um, I would not do what they not do what they did. I'd probably honestly just make the place the best place it can be. Cause that's saying if I did know that there were dead children inside the suits, I wouldn't try to burn the place down and stuff like that. I would definitely just try to make it the best place possible. That way everyone can be happy as they can be because they're dead. They're dead kids. They probably aren't happy. Um.
Yeah, but what do you want to like set them free though? The fire kind of set them free. So you
Well,
you wouldn't want to keep
yeah.
them locked in like a chamber for like
Well,
eternity.
that's saying I wouldn't keep them locked in a chamber. I would let them roam.
Well, the chamber meaning animatronics, cause like, but like just
Oh yeah.
imagine this,
Well,
cause
that's
like what
saying
if
if they want to be. I mean,
what if
they
they're
they
like
probably do want to be free.
yeah, that's the thing. What if their family dies? They can never see their family again up in heaven because they're trapped in like a robot. They're stuck.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like
I would probably try to find a way that's better than burning them. Try something else. I'm used to the fact that from my series and from PC series we have the portal. The portal's a lovely thing. The portal
okay, so you want to
does
go
so.
sci-fi?
I'm used to all that kind of stuff. I'm not used to being like, ah, yes. What would I do if? Because I can't just send them through the portal and have them be free.
I told you what I
Or
would do with like the Vanny mask and stuff.
yeah,
That's what I do. Like have the Vanny mask because like there's no more possessed animatronics in the series anymore. Because,
Yeah.
like, the security breach animatronics are AI robots. They're not possessed. Well,
Yeah. That's a good point.
Chica, Roxy, and Monty aren't possessed.
Yeah.
Freddy, I think Freddy could be possessed. I'm not sure though, but I think he might be. And
I
Sun and
think
Moon,
that's been discussed.
I think Sun and Moon might also be possessed, but I'm also not sure about that.
That one I'm not sure about.
I think because there was a theory that Glamrock Freddy was like Michael Afton. I think.
Oh. That would make sense though.
Yeah, I
I
seen
don't
a
know.
theory that Glamrock Freddy is like like Michael Afton, and I'm like,
Interesting.
I don't know how that would work though.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, but anyway, that's what I would do. I would like do the Vanny mask and stuff. So like, if you had the
Mm-hmm.
keys, like, you don't know what you would do or anything?
I'd probably just try to figure out a better way to set the children. I don't know. I would probably be in security breach location, so
Yeah, like if we picked up if we picked
I
up
don't
like
know.
during security breach, you know,
Yeah. I would
because like
probably
I know you can't just create just a random ass portal and just push them in and just call it a day. You can't do that.
No, you can't do that.
Can't do that. No, no, no.
That's not good.
Okay.
I don't know.
Anyway, so I got one
Mhm.
more question. So one more question before we end the podcast, and that question is, if
Mhm.
they ever did make a Five Nights at Freddy's like real life pizzeria, who you rocking with? Are you rocking with the original? Maybe the Rock Stars? The Fun Times,
Um,
FNAF 2, the toys. Like, which set of animatronics are you? Like, personally, if I had to choose, I would probably have the toy animatronics. It's more colorful, more vibrant, more, like, kid-friendly. I would do the toys. I would not have Mangle. I would just make her toy Foxy and. But who are you rocking with? Like, which set are you gonna have?
um, probably the rock stars.
Rockstars?
Yeah.
I thought you would say. I thought you would have said Glam Rocks, but yeah,
Oh
Rockstars.
wait, no, glam rocks. No, glam rocks. Not rock stars. You're right. My mistake. Glam rocks. Whew.
Okay, because you were talking about like the Glam Rocks, like so you were praising
Yes.
the Glam Rocks this entire time, and then you just randomly said Rockstars. I'm like, I thought you would have
No,
said
not
Glam Rocks, but yeah,
not rock stars. Glam rocks. Yes, you're right. I like the glam rocks.
Rockstars would. I mean, Rockstars would be cool though.
Yeah, the rocks. Yeah, I like the rock stars as well. I don't know. I like them all. Although I do like the fun times as well.
There's only like. You mean like all the sister location boss? Circus Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah.
Circus Baby, we have Funtime Freddy, we got Funtime Foxy, we got
Mhm.
Pelora,
Mhm.
we got
Mhm.
Lobit.
Mhm. Mhm.
God,
My favorite is Funtime Freddy and Bon
my
Bon.
my favorite's Funtime Foxy. My least, you already know who my
Oh,
least favorite is though.
yes.
Pelora.
Why do you hate Ballora so much?
Cause look at her stupid face.
She does not have a stupid face.
It's just
Can't
like
believe you
she's
would
just
say that
like.
about her.
It's not that I hate her. It's just like I'm so like freaking like I'm scared of her. Her
Yeah.
design is freaky. The way she doesn't open her eyes is freaky. Just being a robotic ballerina is also freaky. That spider crawl is freaky. Like her voice and the way she sings softly but like menacingly is also creepy. The mini game where you can't freaking see her, you just have to listen to her listen to her song. It's just everything about her is just like absolutely not.
That's why I like her as well.
Anyway,
I sense a
guys.
theme with you.
Anyway, guys. I guess we could wrap it up here, though. Cause like
Yeah.
I heard you yawn, so you're probably drained. I'm guessing.
I am not.
Uh
Did I
huh.
yawn? Did I actually yawn?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I don't even know.
Like you. Yeah. Also, your brain is like kind of deteriorating right now, so I think we should just wrap it up so you don't like disintegrate like right here on the podcast.
Why would I disintegrate?
Anyway, moving on. Um, yeah, make sure you hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. Subscribe while you're down there. The link to all my socials will be in the description below. Feel free to follow me and DM me anything you want me to do. You know, it could be a games reaction, or if there's something you want us to cover on the podcast. You know, silence her. I know I call you silent, but like what? Like I guess should I call you Woofy? I don't know. Her channel's name's Woofy. I call her silent, even though I don't think anyone actually calls her that anymore. I think that's just me.
They do.
They still do.
Yeah, I get called silent. Silent is a lot like more common name because I have Haru, which is my main name now. Haru is more personal though.
The reason why people call her silent is because actually I don't know why. Because you do talk a lot though. Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
She has a big mouth. She talks a lot.
Why?
It's fine. I talk a lot too. But yeah, her channel will be in the description below also. So if you're not rocky with my content and you're just watching this podcast specifically for her, you have a channel just dedicated to her. And I'm not in any of the videos. So if you don't like me and you just like her, you have a whole channel that I'm not in. So
that's not nice.
But I mean, her most popular video is, you know, I'm in her most popular video, so I think I should take credit for that, you know.
What is my most popular video?
Huh?
What is my most popular video?
It's like, you know, when you did like I think it was like Twilight's Diner or whatever it's called. Like it was like the new security guard where it's like the first episode I was in.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But if you're if you don't like me and you just want to watch her, you have like, I don't know, hundreds of videos that I'm not in and live streams that I'm not a part of either. Why?
One you could be a part of.
Why am I not a part of it, you ask? I don't know. I ask myself that question every day.
Why don't you join? Or you not DM me?
Yeah, I could join the live stream, but you always kind of live stream when I'm doing something at the time, so, you know.
Can't believe myself.
Yeah, how could you? You know, the audacity that you cannot...
I know.
Like, the audacity. Like, the fact that you can't center your contract around my schedule makes me want to vomit. It makes me sick to my stomach. But, I'm kidding. But anyway, yeah, her channel will be in the description below. Also, if there's anything else you want to play, is there any like secret things you're working on that you want to kind of like let people know?
Nope.
Nope. Really?
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, Silence coming up with a secret project. She's making her own lollipop called, Silence Lollies. You know? So, if you want a silent lolly, because, you know, silent, her name's Silence. Get it, Silence Lolly, because, you know, lollies don't even talk, because, like, they don't got mouths. But if you want a silent lolly in your mouth hole, with delicious flavor like cherries, cherries,
Grape,
cherry, then just go. The link to the stuff will not be in the description below because she hasn't figured it out
doesn't
yet.
exist. It won't exist.
By the way, I know you do. I'm just gonna wrap this up now because I feel like we're just rambling too much. But I do want to say this before I forget. You did say you want to have like. Wait, did you say you wanted to open a cafe or just something to do with baking?
Yeah. Eventually.
You could create your own lollipops.
I could create my lollipops. In fact, those are the easiest thing to make on earth because all you're doing is melting sugar and putting it on a stick.
And your channel is named. Ever. You like wolves and stuff, so the lollies could be in the shape of like a paw.
They could be. Then I feel like people would think they're dog lollipops, which they wouldn't be. They would be human lollipops.
If anybody actually thinks they're lollipops for dogs, then they're stupid. They're dumb. How do you even mistaken that? Who looks at a paw-shaped lollipop and like, oh, this must be for my dog? Really?
Yeah.
You're sick.
A lot of people do.
And a lot of people are dumb.
What the?
Society, okay. Man. I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm smarter than a lot of people. I feel like it would be obvious, but I guess I could see why people might mistaken them. Maybe you should just put a sign that says, do not feed to dog.
That's what I would do.
Anyway, guys, that's the end of the podcast. We said everything we need to say. I'm not good with outros, so I'm just going to say goodbye.
Bye-bye.